Right, Miss Ruby Doo? Just got a dog butt right under your head. Oh. All right, my friends. Okay, everybody, we're gonna practice yoga now. Do I have any announcements? I don't think so. CC, do I have any announcements? Kirsten, do you want to tell your announcement?
Using the hypnosis to help us navigate emotions. So if you're interested, we'll also be doing some ecstatic dance as a somatic release. So it should be pretty fun. It's 2 hours. It's from 12 to 2 or 3 after Keith's class on Sunday. So there's a flyer out there and people putting that in.
Perfect. That actually reminded me of my class on Sunday. I'm not going to be here on Sunday because I have my, I've been getting certified in TRE, a lot of you guys know. And it's my last intensive weekend this weekend. I just realized that yesterday and I'm like, oh, I gotta go sub. So Steph Nally is gonna sub this Sunday and then she's gonna sub the following 2 Sundays as well because then I'm going to BVI next Wednesday. So I'll be here next Tuesday teaching this class and then I'll be gone for like about a week and a half. If you get my newsletter, my monthly newsletter, I always have my subs listed on there, just FYI, so you're not like surprised, like, what, where is she? If you don't get my newsletter, feel free to give me your email and I'm happy to put you on my list. Okay, yeah, that's all. Sounds like we got one more, somebody trickling in. All right, my friends, let's just go ahead and get going and we'll start on our back. So lay on down on your back. And as you lay down, you might take a moment to move a little, stretch a little, wiggle a little. So maybe it would feel good to take your arms long, legs long. Maybe it would feel good to draw your knees in, just take a little rock for a moment. Sometimes I even just like to tap my chest with my fingertips, feel my body. Give yourself a little temple massage, forehead massage, anything like that. And then eventually, just settle it. So find a position where you can just mostly relax. It feels really comfy. You can just rest. And then once you've settled physically, close your eyes. And start to bring your awareness inward. So obviously, there is the physical sensation of your body against the ground, the air on your skin. There's probably physical sensations that you feel inside your body in this position. So notice those. Then see if you can even go a little bit deeper with your awareness. Like you're peeling back layers of your own inner space and starting to tune in a little bit more. So notice not just physically what's present, but energetically what's flowing around inside of you this morning. Emotionally, what's flowing around inside of you this morning. And if nothing else, you can feel the rise and fall of your breath, and that's energy moving through you, expanding and contracting. So notice the flow of your breath. And the next time you breathe in, very intentionally, fill up as big as you can. When you think you are completely full, hold right there. And then see if you can even take an extra little sip in. Open your mouth and great big sigh to release. Good job. Do that twice more. Inhale, fill up. Take a moment to pause, hold, extra little sip. And out your mouth when you're ready. Let it go. Good. One more time. So make this the biggest inhale you've taken all morning. Really intentional. Fill up every little space. Take that extra sip at the top, maybe even two this time. And open your mouth, cleansing sigh. Big exhale. Let it go. Nice work. Now with your lips sealed, begin to cultivate your Ujjayi breath. So Ujjayi breath is in and out through your nose by way of the back of your throat. So start to create that little whisper noise as you breathe in and out. You're constricting the muscles in the back of your throat that you constrict when you hum, when you whisper, or when you gasp. So it's like you are humming on the inside. You're creating a vibration with your breath, a rhythm with your breath as you breathe slowly, intentionally. You're connecting to a deeper part of yourself as you start to bring more awareness and attention to your breath, and as you even start to take control over your breath. So your breath, I think it's the coolest thing. It's the only part of our autonomic nervous system that functions completely on its own without us even having to do anything. But also, we can take over and control it and manipulate it when we want to. So there is something to our breath that takes us inward, that connects us to a deeper part of ourself. I like to even think sometimes it connects us to our subconscious, those parts of ourselves that are just running in the background, kind of on autopilot. This is how we connect with that place. So get curious about your breath. Don't give up on your breath. Pay attention to it again and again in your yoga practice, even if it hasn't clicked yet. If you want to stay right here and just rest here the entire class, connect to your breath the entire class as you lay here, awesome. I bet you would actually get a ton out of that. So do whatever you need to throughout this entire practice for you. If you're ready to begin moving, my friends, keep your Ujjayi breath moving through you. And go ahead, draw your knees in towards your belly and just take a little rock side to side. Give your low back a nice little massage for just a moment. And then after a few rocks, that nice little massage on your low back, just let both of your knees fall over to your right side and either extend your left arm out to the left, or you could make a goalpost with your left arm against the ground, just relaxing it. Gaze up or over your left shoulder and take your Ujjayi breath super intentionally all the way down the length of your torso, all the way down into your low belly, your low back, and then all the way to emptiness every single time you exhale. Take about 2 or 3 more rounds on this side. Good job, friends. And then just slowly find your way to the other side. So come through center and maybe you give your knees a big squeeze or even take a little rock, just kind of neutralizing through your spine and your pelvis. And eventually knees over to the other side. Gaze up or over your right shoulder. Send your breath all the way down into your low belly, into your low back, into your hips and your pelvis. Soft through your face, not clenching your jaw. So even though your breath is powerful and strong, there's also a softness and a sweetness. Nothing is forced or aggressive. Take 2 or 3 more rounds on this side. Good job. Once you feel pretty much even on both sides, bring your knees back to center. Take that little rock once again from side to side. And if you would rather find your own way up onto your hands and your knees, you're more than welcome to do so. Otherwise, invitation to rock and roll forward and back a few times. So engage your core and see if you can even possibly find a little bit of hover time on your sit bones or on your upper back. So be playful. And then eventually, you just take it all the way up, cross your ankles. You can roll over your feet and just come forward to hands and knees. And crawl back as much as you need to. Get nice and centered on your mat. And then from tabletop, from hands and knees, just your own intuitive exploration of your body this morning. So there's no right or wrong. There's no prescribed way to move. It's just you getting curious about every single thing going on inside of you, about all the different ways your body can move. And as best you can, try to let go of how you look, let go of how anybody else looks. So maybe even close your eyes if it helps. Go inside and feel. Use your felt senses. Feel your spine, feel your hips, feel your shoulders, your shoulder blades. Feel your elbow joints and your wrists, pads of your fingers, all the spaces inside of you. Pay more attention. And then let's say in your next 3, 4, 5 rounds, no hurry, but eventually you just start to find your way back to our first downward facing dog. So in your own time and even in your own way. And as you move back into your down dog, friends, pretty much the same thing. Stick with that intuitive exploration. Feel around in your dog pose. Maybe pedal out your heels. Maybe give your head a little shake or a little nod. So feel in your down dog a connection to your strong core, your strong center. So I like to imagine there's a rope attached to my belly button, and it's literally pulling up and tugging towards the top corner of the back wall. So if you can feel that lift that comes from your center, takes weight out of your hands, takes weight out of your wrists and even your shoulders. See if you feel your strong hands on the ground. So rather than just being lazy with your hands and your fingers, spread your fingers really wide, really actively, and press into the ground. Grip the ground with the pads of your fingertips. Nice, Kai. Almost like you're a gecko holding onto a screen door. And then feel your big, spacious breath flowing through, holding you and supporting you from the inside. Take one more big inhale. Nice, Sydney. As you exhale, look to the top of your yoga mat, and however you like to get there, forward fold. Once you have arrived, just hang out for a moment. Bring your feet at least hips width distance apart, maybe even a little bit wider for this first one. All of your toes face directly forward. You can bend your knees a little or even a lot. And then if you want, ragdoll your arms. Grab opposite elbows or fold your arms. Even interlace your fingers behind your skull, the back of your skull. So just lengthening through the back of your neck a little bit, giving it some traction. You can sway or bounce or bob. So with that deep bend in your knees, you should be able to bring your weight just slightly forward. So rather than feeling like you're rocking back into your heels, weight is more forward in the pads of your toes and the balls of your feet. You want to feel your core engaging to lift your sit bones up, that invisible rope, pulling straight up. One more breath here. Relax your neck. So you can relax your neck and your core will hold you. Inhale to a halfway lift position. Stick your butt out and get all the length, or find as much length as you can in your spine. Get all the rounding out. Exhale, fold. Do that once more. So spinal extension. Feel your core engage. So belly button pulls in and up as you stick your butt out behind you and lengthen. Exhale, release, and fold. And this time we'll take it through that halfway lift to come all the way up. So your heart leads, arms overhead. Hands to heart as you exhale. Nice, Diane. Inhale, re-extend, arms to the sky. Hinge at your hips and dive down ever so slowly. So traction out your spine, then fold. Nice, Ellie, as you breathe in, halfway lift position. Feel your strong core, feel the length in the back of your neck, sides of your neck. Exhale, fold. From the press of your feet, let's rise. Lead with your heart if you can. Inhale, reach up. Hands to heart center, exhale. Take that just once more. Flow with your breath. Inhale, high mountain. Feel your side bodies elongate. Exhale, heart leads all the way down. Big bend in the knees is super helpful. Your core is holding you as you take that dive. Yes, lift halfway. Breathe in. Exhale, bow. And rise all the way up. Arms extend overhead as you inhale. Hands to your heart center as you exhale. Nice job. This time, let's add on inhale, arms reach up. Pause right here. Let's grab our left wrist with our right hand. Turn your left palm towards the right side of the room. Shift your hips towards the window so there's more weight in your left foot. And then pull your upper body towards the opposite wall. So you're not pulling your shoulder out of the socket. Your arm should not be in front of your face. Your bicep should be next to your ear. Your shoulder plugged in, so pull it back and down. Then as you tug with your right arm, you're resisting with your left arm. So if you were to let go right now, your arm would slingshot out. There's muscle energy happening. Take one more deep breath. Nice, Jacob. As you inhale, come back through center. Switch your grip, both feet on the ground. Grab your right wrist, and then up and over. So move your hips first. Start with your lower body, more weight in your right foot. Breathe into your right waistline. Breathe into the space between your right ribs. And if you want, you can even try reaching your left tiptoes out to the left so there's not too much weight on your left foot right now. Take one more deep breath. Beautiful, friends. Nice, Molly. As you inhale back to center, release your grip. And as you exhale, let's bring our hands behind our back. Interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down. Squeeze shoulder blades towards your spine. Try not to lock out your elbows and start to reach your hands back away from your body. Only if you want to, you can add a little back bend, but make it come from your mid and your upper back, not your low back. So hug in with your inner thighs as you press your hips forward. Pump up your chest, tilt your chin up. Yes, nice work. Take one more big inhale. As you exhale, keep your clasp, hinge at your hips, take it all the way down. Hang out in your forward fold here with your fingers interlaced for about 2 or 3 rounds. So see if you can lift your butt higher. See if you can lift your knuckles higher. See if you can relax your neck more. So if you relax your neck, you have to use your core to hold you up. Feel your strong core. Maybe you use it to lift your butt a little higher and straighten your legs just a tiny bit more. One last in-breath. Good job. Exhale, hands to low back, then release your clasp. Let your arms hang. Give them a little shaky shake. Next time you breathe in, spinal extension, lengthen. Nice, Laura. Exhale, plant your hands, feet to the back of your yoga mat, plank position, top of a push-up. So spread your fingers, actively push the ground away. Take an inhale into your plank. Nice, Kirsten. As you exhale, just lift your hips up and back, down dog. You might bend your knees a lot. Inhale, rock forward, high plank. See if you can push the ground away, come way forward onto your tippy toes. Exhale, lift your hips, press them back, down dog. Ideally, your hands and your feet don't have to move. Inhale, come forward, high plank. You can modify if you'd like on your knees. This time, add a push-up. Exhale, lower halfway. Try not to let your shoulders roll forward. Don't let your belly drop. Inhale, push up, high plank. Awesome, Tammy. Do that one more time. Oh, excuse me. And take it back to down dog. Stretch it out. Good job. So take an inhale into your down dog, stretch, lengthen. And we'll do that once more. Next time you breathe in, rock forward to your high plank position. As you exhale, lower halfway and hold until you're empty. Inhale, push up, and then exhale takes you back to down dog. This time you're welcome to stay right here, or if you want to, you can come forward one more time and move through your whole vinyasa. So all the way down through chaturanga into a back bend of choice, and eventually everybody will see you back in downward facing dog. No rush. Once you are in your down dog, make sure your ujjayi breath is right there with you. So reconnect to it, fire it up. Use it to hold you and support you from the inside. One more time, friends. You've got about 5 breaths in your downward facing dog. So if you want more strength work, option to turn it into a turbo dog. The only thing you change is your arms. Bend your elbows a lot and then hug them in towards each other. So it's almost like you're in a dolphin pose, but your forearms are hovering just an inch or two above the ground. Yeah, keep squeezing your elbows in, keep lifting your hips up. Beautiful work. Relax your neck wherever you are at. Awesome, Kim. Feel your big, deep breaths and use them to hold you and support you from the inside. Feel that invisible rope pulling up on your belly button. One last inhale. Nice, Eileen. As you exhale, look to the top of your space, however you'd like to get there. Forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift, nice and long. Beautiful. Nice, easy. Exhale, bow. From the press of your feet, lead with your heart, all the way up, arms reach. And exhale, hands to heart center. All right, my friends, let's build our flow. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, side body stretch of your choice to your right. So I'm going to take a yin-yang variation. Maybe you want to grab your wrists. You can choose, lots of options. Inhale, come back through center. Other side with your exhalation, up and over. All the way to emptiness. Inhale back to center, reach. And then as you exhale, we're going to sit down low and swing our arms back, chair plane pose. So sit into your heels for a moment. See if you can pick up your toes and spread them so your feet are active and alive. Yeah, good. Keep your heart lifted. Feel your back muscles and your shoulder blades hug around your spine. Beautiful work. Now, if you would like, rock forward and float your heels up. So you're on your tiptoes now. Lift your heels as high as you can. And as you lift your heels, you now have more range of motion in your legs. Bend your knees more and get a little lower. Nice, Sue. Keep your heart lifted. Keep your back muscles strong, your core strong. One last round. As you inhale, heels on the ground, arching Tadasana. So we'll go straight into a little back bend. Lift your heart, puff up your chest. Exhale, we'll go straight into our forward fold. I like to bring my hands together at my third eye center as I take my dive down. As you breathe in, find your spinal extension. Feel the connection to your center, length in your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, feet to the back of your yoga mat, and get back to down dog however you would like to. And that's what we call your vinyasa. So that flow that takes you back to down dog, you're gonna get however you want. Just do it mindfully, intentionally. And then see you there. Ujjayi breath, slow and steady and spacious, powerful and strong. All right, from your dog pose, inhale, extend your right leg to the sky. Soft through your face, long through the back of your neck. So feel your neck as an extension of your spine. You don't have to look forward. Use your core to lift you up and to hold you. Strong, powerful lift. Take one more big inhale, right leg strong and powerful. Exhale, right knee to your nose. So round your spines, hollow out your belly. Stay here as you breathe in. Push the ground away, lift, lift, lift. Exhale, step forward as soft as possible. Awesome, Tammy. And take your time to rise up to your crescent lunge. Nice dive. Oh, hips are square. All of your toes face directly forward. You're high on the ball of your back foot. And rather than finding your longest stance and then sinking into it, you want to find your longest stance and then hug in. So your front hip pulls back, your back hip pulls forward, and your legs are creating a strong foundation. From your strong foundation, you can then grow your upper body into your expression. So what do you feel? What do you want to invite in? What do you want to embody? Just get curious, explore that. Use your breath, use your awareness. Beautiful poses, everybody. Take one more inhale, maybe gaze up. And as you exhale, just like in our chair pose, we will hinge forward and reach back. Rather than rounding and looking down at the ground, see if you can lift your heart and gaze slightly forward. So not just lift your head with your neck, but lift your heart. Squeeze your shoulder blades and your back muscles towards your spine. Feel your core nice and strong. See if you can stay connected to it. And when you're ready, float your back foot up, full airplane pose. So the intention is a smiley face shape from the crown of your head back to your heel. Bend in the standing leg might be really helpful. Awesome, you guys. Lift your heart, lift your back heel level with your front shoulders. Feel it in your body. Breathe into it one last round. Beautiful. Nice, Kirsten. Come back, land softly in your crescent lunge if possible. Breathe in. Beautiful, Kai. Awesome, Kate. Exhale, bring your hands down. And we'll stay in our lunge. Just add a little twist. So left hand down, right arm to the sky. You can use a block under your left hand if you want to. If you want to bring your back knee down to modify, that's also fine. But if your back knee is lifted, imagine that the power of the pose is coming from your back toes and moving through your back leg. So back leg is powerful. And then feel the connection to your center and use your core to help you twist a little bit further. Front knee over your ankle. Take 2 more breaths in your twist. If you want to challenge, see if you can hover your left hand above the ground and nothing else changes. Nice work. Bottom of your next exhale. Awesome, Abby. Let it go. And let's take our hands all the way over to the left long edge of our mat. So wide-legged straddle position. Parallel your feet, straighten out your legs. Nice, Kathy. Take an inhale, find a halfway lift. And then as you exhale, either work your fold or you can play, explore any way you'd like. Got about 5 to 7 breaths. So be in your body. Feel whatever there is to feel, even if you've been in this position a million times before. What does it feel like today? And how could you find more space? How could you send your breath into those areas that feel tight, that feel dense or heavy? Feel free to take an open mouth sigh at any time. You've got about 2-3 more rounds here. Hey, Sandra. All right, wherever you are working, bring your hands to the ground or your fingertips to the ground if they're not already there. So bend your knees if you need. Crawl your hands to the top of your yoga mat. So you're back in a low lunge position. Now rooting firmly into your right foot, we're going to rise all the way up to a standing staff pose. So all the way up, arms reach up, left knee lifts. Flex your toes back and active. Good. Now we're going to go back and forth just like that a few more times. So slow motion. See if you can come back to your low lunge, landing super softly, fingers and toes at the same time. Inhale, come back up into your standing staff. If you want more, you can even extend your left leg forward. As you exhale, slow motion, low lunge. Do that a few more times and allow the heat to build in your right leg. Press down through your right foot firmly as you rise. Stay connected to your center. That is what will help you balance as you transition. Slow, intentional breath. So you're not just flinging yourself up and down. You're moving slowly and intentionally. Next time you land in your low lunge, that's where we will meet up. So next time you're in low lunge, feel free to just hang out there. Once you are in low lunge, hands to the inside of your right foot. Walk your right foot out to the width of your yoga mat, nice and wide. And you might even pivot your right toes out to the right. You have lots of options here. So you can choose. You can either keep your hips lifted And see if you can lower your heart towards the ground. Let it melt down. You could also bring your back knee down, let your hips melt down, and try to lift your heart up. If there's any other way you want to explore, feel free. Just stay in your body, stay with your breath. Try not to collapse over to your left. So it's really tempting to kind of come out of the pose and put your weight all in your left arm, but try to encourage your weight towards your right leg. Knee on top of your ankle or behind your ankle. Yes, good. Take about 2-3 more breaths. Open mouth sighs are welcome. If this is a lot, if this is uncomfortable, totally normal. Just be with it. Soften around it. Nice work, everybody. Take one last round. And then come back up to your hands. If you're not already there, walk your right foot back to midline. So you're framing your right foot with your hands. Lift your back knee. And guess what? We're going to set up a warrior 2 now with our legs. So pivot your back heel down and then windmill your arms up. Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Good. So your right toes face directly forward and your left toes face directly towards the windows. As you bend your front knee, nice Nan, you're tracking your front knee towards your pinky toe. So don't let it collapse inward. Pressing the outer edges of both feet. Next time you breathe in, reach forward like you want to touch the front wall. Reach, 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 reach. When you can't reach anymore, side angle. Right hand towards the ground, left arm towards the sky. Or your left arm could also reach forward, bicep next to your ear, and feel that length in your left side. Keep tracking your front knee open towards your pinky toe. Keep pressing the outer edges of both of your feet. Beautiful. Nice work, friends. Last couple of rounds, your personal variation of this pose. Big, spacious breath. Nice, Liz. All right, from the press of your feet, next inhalation, let's reverse our warrior. So take it up through warrior 2. Nice, Sydney, and then reach up, reach back. Lengthen your right side, bend your right knee. Keep tracking it towards your pinky toe. If there's any variation you want to work here, go for it. Last 2-3 breaths. Remember, this is a side body stretch, not a back bend. Draw navel to spine. Feel like there's a brace around your middle. Take one more big inhale. Beautiful work. As you exhale, cartwheel your hands down. You're in a low lunge now. And just step your back foot forward. You'll be in a forward fold. All right. Once you have arrived, come into your halfway lift position. Inhale. Exhale. Let it go. Let's rise all the way up. Arms overhead. High mountain. And pause in your high mountain. You may check in and just notice where your imbalance is. Are you flaring your ribs forward? Are you curling your tailbone under? Is there any way you could be in more optimal alignment? And then let's keep our right foot rooted and float your left knee up, standing staff. Right foot is your foundation. Left knee lifts. Flex your left toes. Yes, now figure 4 with chair plane arms. So outer left ankle, top of your right thigh. Swing your arms back like chair plane. This is where we'll go when we're flowing, but for right now, we'll hold this. So if you want to, you can explore. You can play. You can get curious. Maybe hands come to blocks or the ground. Maybe you want to work a twist or even play with an arm balance. Maybe you just fall out of the pose 10 times. Come back in 10 times. Awesome. So just meet yourself where you are at. Be there, breathe there, and respond there. One last round of breath. Come back to your standing staff position. So right foot is your base. Left knee lifts, arms reach. You can extend left leg if you want. And then curtsy, bow. Swing your left leg around, swing your arms back, and take your bow. Inhale, extended leg curtsy. So legs stay the same, reach up high. Pull your right hip back, left hip forward. Exhale one more time, bow it out. Bend both knees. And inhale, high mountain. So both feet on your mat, both arms to the sky. And as you exhale, take it all the way down into your fold. Nice work, friends. Breathe in, halfway lift, spine nice and long. And as you exhale, plant your hands, feet back, move through your vinyasa however you feel like it. So you in down dog. Move with awareness, intention, attention. Back in down dog. Is your ujjayi breath there with you? Feel it hold you, power you from inside. Next inhale, take your left leg to the sky. All right, so strong hand, strong core, and strong left leg, active left foot. So feel the power moving from your fingertips all the way up into your left toes. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, left knee to your nose, round your spine. Stay here as you breathe in. See if you can lift your waistline higher and lift up to your back tippy toes. Step your front foot, your left foot forward, low lunge. Nice work. Rise as you are ready. Crescent lunge. So all 10 toes face forward. You're on the ball of your back foot. There's definitely an element of balance as you are on the ball of your back foot. So that's why we hug in towards midline. So as you pull your front hip back hip forward, you should feel your inner thighs hugging in. Your low belly automatically gets a little tone in it. You feel like you have a brace around your middle, and then you can grow into your expression. Yes, beautiful. Nice job. Take one more inhale. Maybe you even take your gaze up. And exhale, hinge forward as you reach back, airplane lunge. So rather than rounding and looking at the ground, lift your heart, roll your shoulders back and down. Feel your connection to your center. Try to keep that connection as you float your back foot up. And imagine that smiley face shape from the crown of your head back to your heel. That's what you're trying to create. So rather than just lifting your head, lift your heart, feel your back strength. Lift your heel, use your inner thigh strength. One last round. Awesome. Soft landing, back in crescent lunge. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale, hands come down. Stay in your lunge position at a twist. So right hand on a block or the ground, left arm to the sky. Revolve lunge. Good. Strong legs. So squeeze through your inner thighs. And unless your back knee is down, unless you're modifying, then your back leg feels really powerful, really strong. You're connected at your center. You're breathing all the way down to your belly. And if you want to challenge yourself, you can see if you can hover your right hand and nothing else changes. Nice job, friends. One last big, spacious breath. All right, let it go. Walk your hands to the right long edge of your mat. Come into your wide-legged straddle position once again. Inhale, halfway lift position. And then exhale, either fold or wherever you want to go. And you don't have to do the same thing you did before. You can if you want to. Belly. Try not to lock out your knees because you have hypermobility in your knees. So even when you're diving forward, you're locking out your knees a lot. So try to keep a bend so that these muscles can engage. So you want to feel those fire and start picking on it. Nice job. Take about 2 more breaths. Bend, little bend. Yeah, get those to fire. Yeah, good. All right, inhale to a halfway lift. So fingertips or hands down, bend your knees if needed. Walk your hands forward, low lunge. And then we've got our fun lifts and lowers. So left foot is your foundation all the way up to standing staff. Arms reach up, right knee lifts. And then you can take it back down as you're ready. Just back and forth. through these two poses slowly and intentionally. You can go 1 breath per movement. You can go 2 breaths per movement. Maybe you even feel like throwing a warrior 3 in on your way up or down. So you do you, as long as you're focused and alert, calm and relaxed, all at the same time. So maybe it feels hard and challenging and you're frustrated, but you're also taking your big deep breaths and reminding your body that everything is just fine. Even though you're being challenged, you can still relax. Take 1 or 2 more rounds and then end up in that low lunge position. Yes. Good. Once you're in low lunge, we'll bring our hands inside our left foot. So hands to the inside of your left foot. Walk your left foot out to the very width of your yoga mat. Yes, and then you know your options. You can either lift your hips, melt your heart, or lower your hips, lift your heart. Or if there's any other way you want to explore, fine with me. Do keep your knee either above or behind your ankle. So if you need to, you can scoot your front foot forward or your back foot back. Give your legs enough space and then breathe. Try not to collapse to your right, but encourage your weight to your left. So allowing that sensation, softening around it. Good. Take about 2, maybe 3 more rounds. Open mouth sighs are welcome at any time. Ah. All right, if you are not already on your hands, start to find your way back up to your hands. Walk your left foot back to midline, so you are framing your left foot. Lift your back knee, and actually pivot your back heel down. Warrior 2, rise up. Virabhadrasana 2. So your back foot is parallel to the back edge of your mat. Your left foot is facing directly forward. Your hips are open, your heart is open. Your shoulders are open. Next time you breathe in, reach with your left fingertips for the front wall. See if you can even feel your rib cage slide. So reach, reach, reach. When you can't reach anymore, nice, Liz, tip it over. Left hand towards the ground, right towards the sky. Also, you could take your right arm forward or rest your left elbow on your left thigh. If the bind or the half bind is calling to you, feel free to take it. Wherever you do go, make sure your heart and your hips can stay open. So if in order to get into the bind, your heart has to look at the ground, maybe don't force it. A lot of times we get more out of doing a little bit less. Take your last couple of rounds. Really good, awesome work from the press of your feet. Next inhalation, reverse warrior. So keep the bend in your front knee. If it needs a break, you can straighten it out, but then bend back into your front knee and track it towards your pinky toe. Nice, Eileen. Tone your belly to support your low back. Keep your heart open towards the right side of the room. So you're not trying to get your heart to look forward. It's open towards the right wall. Breathe, more space, more length into your left waistline and in between your left ribs. Last couple of rounds. Variations are welcome. Track your left knee towards your pinky toe. Don't let it collapse inward. All right, bottom of your next exhale, friends. Go ahead and just cartwheel your hands to the ground, low lunge, and step to the top of your yoga mat, forward fold. Next time you breathe in, spinal extension, realign. Exhale, fold. Take it all the way to stand, arms reach up. Inhale. Pause right here. Notice, are you sticking your butt out, flaring your ribs forward? Are you tucking your tailbone under? Is there any way you can stand with more optimal alignment? And then left foot is your base, right knee lifts when you're ready. Standing staff. Flex your right toes back towards your shin. One more inhale. Exhale, figure 4 with chair plane arms. So sit back, weight in your left heel, arms swing back, hinge at your hips and get your upper body a little closer to your lower body. Keep your weight back so your knee's not coming forward so much as your butt is going back. You can stay here or feel free to play about 3 more rounds. Keep the flexion through your right toes. Yes, very nice. If you fall out, congratulate yourself for trying something challenging. Come back in when you're ready. Be playful and compassionate. It is not meant to be super serious. Yes. All right, my friends, start to come back into your standing staff. So if possible, stay balanced on your left foot. If you need to put your right foot on the ground, that's fine. Otherwise, right knee is lifted, and maybe you're even extending your right leg forward. One more inhale. Exhale, curtsy bow. Swing your right toes off the left edge of your mat. Swing your arms back. Take your bow. Extended leg curtsy. Reach up. Legs stay the same. Really feel the length of your right side. Pull your right hip forward. Exhale one more time. Take your bow. Inhale, high mountain. Both feet on your mat. Both arms reach up. Exhale, dive down. Forward fold. Good breathing. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Plant your hands however you want to find your way back. See you in either down dog, or if you'd prefer a child's pose or some other resting pose, now is a great time to take a resting pose. So we will now move through that entire flow, pretty much that entire flow. We'll skip a couple things. Just stay present, listen to my cues. So one breath, one movement, and we're gonna go through it 2 more times. It doesn't mean we speed through it as fast as we can just to get it over with. It means we move slowly and intentionally with our slow, intentional breath. So if I'm cueing too slow for you, see if you can breathe slower and bigger and deeper. If you are coming with me, downward facing dog. Great big inhalation as you push the ground away. And exhale, look to the top of your mat, step or float, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, spine nice and long. Exhale, let it go. Rise all the way up, big full body stretch, breathe in. Hands to your heart, breathe out. All right, here we go with our flow. Inhale, reach up. Side body stretch of your choice over to your right. All the way to empty in your breath. Back to center as you inhale. And switch it up. Other side as you exhale. Up and then over. Inhale, center. Exhale, chair plane or drinking bird. So you're welcome to float to tiptoes if you want. Inhale, arcing Tadasana, heels down. Lift your heart, cactus your arms. And then we'll go straight into our dive. Exhale takes you all the way down into your forward fold. Nice work. Lift halfway, spine long. Back of your neck long. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Lower down. You can always skip it if you'd rather. Nice Molly inhale. Peel your heart open, shoulders back and down. Nice Laura, exhale, downward facing dog pose. Right leg to the sky as you breathe in. Exhale, step it forward softly. Nice rise, crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, yogi's choice, airplane lunge or full airplane fly. Inhale, come back, soft landing if possible, crescent. Exhale, hands to the earth. Twist, right arm to the sky, breathe in, gaze up. Listen, exhale, let that go. Pivot your back, heel down. Warrior 2, breathe in and rise. As you exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over, empty out. Stay in your legs, press into your feet. Inhale, reverse, all the way up and back. Keep that deep bend in your front knee. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, step forward, forward fold, top of your mat. Halfway lift position, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Root through your feet. Let's rise all the way up. Inhale, arms up, left knee lifts. Exhale, figure four with your legs, chair plane arms, sit back. Inhale, standing staff. Option to extend left leg forward if you'd like. And then curtsy bow, left toes off the right edge, take your bow. Extended leg curtsy, so legs stay the same, reach high. Exhale one more time, bow. Inhale, high mountain, fill up with your breath as you reach up, stretch your entire body. Then take yourself down nice and easy with your exhalation. Beautiful, lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, Chaturanga Dandasana, lower slowly. As you breathe in, peel your heart open. And as you breathe out, hips up and back, down dog. Left leg to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, step forward ever so softly, low lunge. Rise up slowly, crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, your choice, airplane lunge or full airplane fly. Yes, see if you can come back with a soft landing. Back to crescent, inhale. Nice job. Exhale, hands to the earth. Add your twist. Inhale, revolve lunge. Left arm up. Exhale, release. Pivot back, heel down. Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, side angle. Reach, reach, reach. Tip it over all the way to emptiness. And then reverse it. Rise up, reach back. Exhale, windmill your arms down, step forward, forward fold, top of your mat. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, release. Root through your feet, all the way up. Inhale, arms reach up, right knee floats up, flex your toes. Exhale, figure four with your chair plane legs and your chair plane arms. Inhale, takes you back up. Maybe extend right leg. Exhale, curtsy bow. Swing it around and bow. Good job. Legs stay the same. Reach high. Square hips. Thanks, Liz. Exhale, bow. Nice. Inhale, high mountain. Reach, lengthen. And dive down. Nice and easy. Exhale. Stay with your breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Skip it if you'd rather. Hips lift, breathe in. Heart lifts, breathe in. Hips lift, breathe out. All right, that's one time. You've got one more. You can do it. If at any time you just want to take a break, you just want to do your own thing, always, you have full permission to take care of you. I'm going to throw in a few little extra poses this time, so just stay present as you've been doing. Take my cues as invitations. Whatever works, use it. Otherwise, just let it go. One more inhale into your down dog, friends. Exhale, gaze forward, step or float, top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, bow, fold, all the way up. Big stretch as you inhale. Maybe you gaze up. Hands to heart center, exhale. All right, last time. Here we go. Inhale, reach. Side body stretch of your choice over to your right. You can switch it up if you want. Exhale all the way to emptiness. Inhale through center. Another side. Think of a crescent moon shape. Create it with your body. Inhale, back to center. And then exhale, chair plane or drinking bird. One more time. Maybe float to tiptoes. Arcing Tadasana, heels down, cactus arms. Puff up your heart. And as you exhale, go straight into your dive. Yes, forward fold, beautiful. Lift halfway, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Try to keep that exhale going or even hold empty as you lower. Chaturanga. Nice breath. Inhale, curl open, peel your heart open. Nice shake up, exhale, down dog. You're almost there. Inhale, right leg high. Now listen, stay and hold or exhale, right knee, left elbow. Get as close as you can. Nice, Eileen. Inhale, three-legged. Right to right. Aim for your armpit. Push the ground away. Inhale, three-legged. Yes, now everybody exhale, knee towards your nose. Step through softly. Crescent lunge, rise slowly. Inhale. Exhale, one more chance to fly. Airplane lunge or full airplane. Yay, good job. Come back, soft landing, crescent, inhale. Exhale, hands to your mat. Add your twist, revolve lunge. Inhale, right arm up. Open through the right side of your heart. Exhale, release. Pivot your back heel down. Warrior two, rise, breathe in. Exhale, side angle, reach forward and tip it over. This is where we will take a moment to pause. If you want to move into your balancing half moon, now is your time. Right hand reaches forward, maybe you take a block with you. Back foot floats up. Keep your back leg really strong and powerful, like you're stomping it onto an invisible wall. Keep your hips open. Yes, a little bend in your standing leg is helpful. Good, awesome job, friends. Nice, man. Take one more big inhale. Awesome, Kristen. And then see if you can come back to that warrior two stance. Land softly, maybe. Take a moment to adjust if needed. Find your breath. Next inhalation, reverse warrior. Reach up and back. Lengthen your right side. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground, low lunge. Now listen. Inhale, standing splits just for a moment. Left leg lifts high. Exhale, forward, fold, left foot down. Halfway lift, breathe in. We're almost there. Exhale, fold. Root through your feet, take it all the way up. Arms reach, left knee lifts, flex your left toes. Figure four with your chair plane arms, sit back. Weight in your right heel. Inhale, standing staff, left leg lifts. Take your bow, curtsy bow. So left toes off the right edge of your mat. One more time, extended leg curtsy. Lengthen your left side especially. Take your bow, exhale. Inhale, high mountain pose. And that's one side. Exhale, take it down. You've got one more. Inhale, halfway lift position. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, Chaturanga Dandasana. You can always skip it if you'd rather. Inhale, peel your heart open. Exhale, take your hips back and up. Left leg to the sky with your in-breath. Hold if you'd rather, otherwise left knee, right elbow. Yes, inhale back up, lengthen. Left to left, aim for your armpit really high, push the ground away. Inhale back up, awesome, Tammy. And last one, my friends, everybody, knee to your nose or towards your nose, step through softly. Good, Kate, rise, crescent, slowly, strong legs. And exhale, one more time, airplane lunge or full airplane. Back foot floats up. Beautiful. And land softly back in crescent lunge. Nice, Sandra. Reach up, maybe gaze up. Exhale, hands come down. Add your twist as you breathe in. Left arm to the sky, open. Exhale, left hand down. Back heel pivots down. Warrior two, rise. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward, side angle pose. So left hand towards the ground, right towards the sky if you would like. Option for your balancing half moon on this side. So left hand reaches forward, back foot floats up. Awesome, Kathy, strong through your right leg. Active through your right foot. Open through your hips, open through your heart. Beautiful poses, you guys. Nice work. Feel whatever there is to feel. One more big inhale. See if you can exhale, land back in warrior two softly, maybe. If not, no big deal. Take a moment to adjust. Next time you breathe in, reverse, reach up, reach back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, low lunge. Remember, adding standing split. Inhale, right leg high just for a second. Reach, lengthen. Forward, full top of your space. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bow. Ha, rise all the way up. One last time. Arms reach up, right knee lifts up. Flex your toes. Chair plane, figure four with your legs as you sit low. Inhale, standing staff, reach high, maybe extend right leg. Exhale, take your bow, right toes off the left edge. Inhale, legs stay the same, reach up, lengthen your right side especially, pull your right hip forward. Exhale one more time, bow. And high mountain, both feet on your mat, big stretch. Exhale, slow dive into your fold. Beautiful work, everyone. Lift halfway. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank. One last hurrah. Pause right here in your plank. Lower down to your forearms, one arm at a time, forearm plank. Make a number 11 on the ground with your forearms. If you want to modify it, you can make a tripod with your hands, but if possible, forearms are parallel, palms face down, fingers spread wide, press especially into thumbs and index fingers. Now, come into your dolphin pose. Don't let your elbows drift apart. Walk your toes in, lift your hips up. So the goal is to one day stack your hips on top of your shoulders. You can bend your knees. You can be on your tiptoes. Press your heart back as you lift your hips up. You can lift one leg and then the other. You can play with little hops if you want. See if you can hold your dolphin for just 3 more breaths. Nice, Kai. Awesome job, my friend. Soften your face, unclench your jaw, not straining, not forcing, but breathing through it. One last round. Amazing work. Let it all go. Knees come down. Sit back and rest. Child, embryo, puppy, whatever feels good. Heroes. Just breathe. Ah. In your next couple of breaths, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Pigeon pose, right shin to the top of your space. Bring your body down gently. And if you know that this pose is better for you on your back, you're more than welcome to take it on your back instead. Figure four with your legs. You're in regular pigeon. Set yourself up with strength, structure, stability first. Nice, Eileen. And then you can start to bow forward and soften. Good, Kai. Use your big, deep breath. And notice if you have gone somewhere else in your mind. And then bring yourself back. So the yoga is the practice of coming back over and over again and again, just to right here, right now. Feeling your body, feeling sensation, feeling energy, emotion. Not trying to make it go away. Just allowing whatever is here to have space and to be felt, to be held. Take about 3 more big deep breaths in your pigeon pose. Open mouth size. Excuse me, open mouth size. Welcome at any time. And if you are taking this pose on your back, you're more than welcome to just hang out there, maybe take some neutralizing movements there, and then find your way onto your left side. If you're in regular pigeon, invitation to find your way back to a three-legged dog. So lift your upper body, plant your hands, tuck your back toes, take your right leg back and up. You can give it a little shake out. You could also flip your dog if you want to as a counter pose. And then I'm just going to say, everybody in your own time, find your way to the other side. So eventually, left shin forward, left shin on top. Yeah, and just big, deep breaths. Softening with your exhale. And I'm gonna guess something like 3 more breaths on this side. But when you feel pretty much even on both sides, to start that transition one more time back to a three-legged dog, maybe even flipping your dog if you want, and eventually regular down dog. If you're on your back and you want to wait for us there, that's fine with me. And if you are in one final down dog, you can take a moment there, pedal out your heels, feel into all that space and length you've created. You could also move through one last vinyasa if it's calling to you. And then eventually, friends, everybody in your next few breaths, just start to find your way all the way onto your back. No rush. Once you're on your back, just like we did at the beginning, give your knees a little hug, take a little rock. And just like we did at the beginning, either let your knees fall to the right, or if there is some other twist that you'd like to take, maybe you switch it up. So one leg could be straight, knees could be crossed, windshield wiper variation. Give yourself about 5 rounds on this side. After you've taken around 5 breaths, switch to the other side just on your own. After you've gone to both sides, no rush. Come back to center and find any inversion, anything that puts hips and or legs higher than your heart. Take about 5 to 10 breaths there. You can choose one inversion or you can move through a couple of different ones. And after your inversion, when you feel complete with that, if there are any finishing poses, any last movements, last little stretches that you would like to take for your own body, please feel free to move through those. And then eventually just start your transition into your final relaxation for Shavasana. As you slowly start to settle into your final resting pose, I will read to you this is this is a poem by Farah Tucker. It's called I'm Hanging On. I'm hanging on by a thread, and so are you and him and her and them. But what if we tied our threads together? What if we stitched something strong enough to withstand the weight of it all, of us all? Big enough to make sure there is always a place to hold on, even when parts of the fabric are threadbare. I am hanging on by a thread. I am trying to learn how to weave. Just a reminder that you are part of a bigger whole. The energy that flows through you, the same energy that flows through every other human, every other living thing, living creature. So feel into that for these last few moments, the connection you have to everything around you, the life force energy that's flowing through you every second of every day. Give yourself these last few moments not to do anything, not to change or fix or control anything, but to simply just be and just feel. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. Go. Now start to slowly come back into your physical body. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. When you're ready, roll to either side, fetal position. Take just a moment there, just curling into yourself in a nurturing way, holding yourself, letting the earth hold you. Just really let your practice kind of settle in, integrate in, soak in. Visualize it, use your imagination. And then use the strength in your arms to guide yourself up into a seated meditation. Close our practice. As you sit up nice and tall, gather your hands into your own heart. An invitation to close this practice together with one big group Om. So remember that your voice is just contributing to the sound of the whole. It doesn't matter how you sound, it's your vibration. Focus more on how it feels to express it. So start by exhaling, clearing your throat if you need to. And breathe in your voice all the way down from your gut, from your belly. Thank you very much, my friends, for being here and letting me guide you. Namaste. All right, friends. Thank you. Thank you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. Hey, that good girl. Yes, she is. Very good girl. She's an amazing girl. Yes. She's my queenie. She's my queenie. She's amazing. I know she didn't really have. No, it's funny. Sometimes she's more active than others. Sometimes. Oh yeah, she's a down dog. Get that down dog.